Alright guys, this is Jonas again with the second game between PartyBoy and Valy. So far Valy's actually ahead by one game here of this best of three, and we'll see what happens on the second game. Can PartyBoy actually come back and beat him and win this? We'll have to wait and see what happens here. Anyways, like I was saying before, I am teaming up with Starcraft Adventures, and this is actually one of their tournaments they're hosting at this moment. It's the Starcraft Europe Tournament #1. Once again, like I said, I know nothing about these players. From what I've seen last time, they're not, the best players out there, but they're not the worst that I've seen either. So we'll see what happens here on the second game. Anyways, we do have Lost Temple on this map here, and it looks like we do have cross positions on this map. We have PartyBoy on the top, while we have Valy on the bottom position here. Sorry if it's lagging a little bit. I am rendering the first game right now, so it is lagging a little bit. We'll see if it keeps this lag up or if it goes away. If it keeps it up, then I might actually just cancel this game out and let it render. But if we can actually have somewhat of a decent game here, I'll keep it rendering and keep this game going. But we do have scouts going on, and we do have the Terran player finding the Protoss player first here, so he definitely knows his cross positions, while we do have the Protoss player making his way up to the top right now. This time we do have one barracks coming up just like last game, but we definitely don't see any like proxy this time, I don't think. Definitely a very strange proxy that we saw there, and the Protoss player does not decide to scout all the way up. Okay, but anyways, I guess maybe he realizes where he was at. No, I don't know why he didn't scout all the way up. Okay, but anyways, we do have him knowing now, because he's going to come up here and see that there's nobody here, so he'll definitely know where his position's at. We do have gas going up for the Terran player, and Valy with I guess that's a little smile he's doing. I guess he's like, yeah, missed the scout. I don't know. But anyways, we do have a gateway coming up with the Cybernetics core coming up right after that. So maybe we'll have to wait and see what happens here. Doesn't look like there's going to be any cheese this game, though. Pretty standard game from both players. We do have a second barracks going up, which, as a Terran player, that's pretty normal. I usually do 2 barracks no matter what, and most of the time I do 3 barracks because I love to do some 3 barracks harass. So, but we'll see what happens if he decides to do a fast expand. It's probably going to be coming up very shortly. If he doesn't do that, then he's probably going to go with some sort of 3 barracks push, I'm sure. We'll have to wait and see. Pylon going up here, only thing that could mean is he might be doing some sort of high tech here that he wants to hide later down the road, or maybe he'll hide it early. We'll have to wait and see. We do have warp gate technology coming out here, so he definitely is going to have another Zealot coming up here early. So I don't know why. Oh, I thought he chrono boost the Zealot. I'm like, why is he doing that for? But he is using his chrono boost to get the gateway technology out. We do have a Stargate coming up, so interesting play from Valy. We're going to have to see maybe Void Rays, or maybe we'll have to see Phoenixes. We'll have to wait and see. A second gateway does come up, and there's that third barracks that I was figuring that was going to happen, and a tech lab with a reactor. So I like this play, and I'm probably going to see another tech lab here. This is a very standard build. I like that. The 3 barracks with all tech labs, that was kind of strange last game. So, this is I don't know if this is a smart move, how he did this orbital command. Always get your your orbital command. Holy cow! Apparently I can't talk. Always get that early, in my opinion. I usually like to get that right after my barracks gets up. I put that right then and there, because you're losing so many minerals when you don't do that. So I don't know if I agree with that play, but hey, maybe he knows something I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, we do have 2 tech lab, 1 reactor coming up here, and I'm sure we'll see STEM or concussion shell being researched soon. We have some Marines coming up, and down here we do have Phoenixes are coming up on play with 2 Stargates. I don't know if I agree with the 2 Stargates. First off, you don't really have enough gas to support. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I'm not trying to be mean to these players. I mean, I'm sorry if I do sound mean, but just I like to tell you my opinion is all. But well, anyways, he did supply block himself, so he's bringing down that supply depot right now to unsupply block him. He does have Ghost Academy up, which is an interesting play, and another barracks coming up, so he probably is going to get some early EMP going on here, and we're probably going to be seeing a push, I would think, very soon. But this Phoenix play might be actually not a good play for the Protoss player. Um, Usually I like to see Phoenixes against Zerg. Phoenixes can be pretty deadly though against Terran, especially if they go like a siege build, because you can actually lift off the siege tanks and basically just focus fire the rest of the army and kind of destroy them. Seen it actually work pretty. Actually, one of my clan members love to do the Phoenix play against Terran if they do siege, and that's Matrix. Matrix has a really good Phoenix build. I think I actually have a replay of him doing that. Maybe I could be wrong, but I don't know. But we do have some Phoenixes coming in here, probably just to do some harassment on the worker line. Definitely pick up the mule, pick up the mule. Go, 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 pick up the mule. Workers going down, and we do have quite a few dying there, about 1, 2, 3. He decides to go after the SCV here again, and pick up the mule. Anyway, he's going to push that out. Didn't really do much damage, though. I think he only got about 4 or 5 SCVs. But he definitely got some scouting information. He definitely sees the Ghost Academy. Engineering Bay going up with the expansion as well. And we have the Protoss player almost finishing his expansion. So I would have to say the Protoss player is probably well ahead. I don't really understand this build that the Terran player is doing right now. He's building a lot of stuff. And now Engineer Bay is going down. Which, don't get me wrong, Engineer Bay for upgrades is a nice thing to do, but well, anyways, we have the Phoenixes going up here to hide over here, I guess, for a little while. And here they come in here to pick off some more SCVs. I guess maybe he's trying to build some turrets to help out. Lots of Phoenixes on the on the field right now, and we do have a couple more gateways coming up. Workers being transferred over here as well. If you're going to have an idle command center, make sure you have an orbital command on both of them, so that way you can feed your mineral line. And this is way, way too many turrets. 4 turrets? Really? I mean, 1 or 2, I would say. Plus, get some Marines up here to kind of help out, to force these guys back. That's all you really need to do. And I don't know where he's going. I guess he's going to take the island. And then we have the Protoss player just looks like he's just macroing up. Box facility coming up. So I mean, he's definitely going to be. He's way ahead right now. 34 to 18 in the worker count right now. It's the APM like on these guys. 60, 67. Income definitely in favor of the Protoss player. And then we do have a Twilight console down somewhere. And here comes the Phoenixes. Definitely not going to do anything with all these missile turrets up, which is I guess a good thing. They definitely did the job of fleeing them away. Forge and Twilight console coming up right now, so getting some upgrades very shortly here, I'm sure. Definitely not looking good for the Terran player. He finally got his expansion up over here. Still no orbital command center though. Z-Lock legs going down, and level 1 upgrade going down for the Protoss player here, so he's definitely getting his upgrades. And yeah, we'll see what happens here. I mean, that's definitely a very nasty army with a couple EMPs in there. I mean, it could definitely do some damage to the army that he has right now, but the problem is He has so much tech going on right now. And he is using the Chrono Boost to get these upgrades out faster. Robotics Bay going up right now as well with a couple more gateways. Heck, if I was the Protoss player right now, I'd go and expand this place because the Terran player definitely isn't putting no pressure on. More turrets going up when I don't think he even realizes he has the expansion up here. He doesn't, so it's kind of pointless. But that's okay. Still no orbital command. Definitely not impressed with this Terran player at this point. And we do have the Protoss player going over to probably destroy the rocks to get the high yield. And yeah, just one player macroing away, the other player not really doing much. Going in here, try to do some more aggression here, and definitely they can't really do much, especially with all these missile turrets up. So. Do we have a factory yet? No factory yet. Just all. And no. I mean, he finally has an upgrade coming up. Definitely going to get way out of hand for the Protoss player, or the Terran player very shortly here, though. No gas. He needs to get some more gas up here. Especially when he starts to get these Templars out, or. I don't know. And now he's getting high Templars when he had robotics still. Robotics Bay was up, but we'll see what happens here. And we do have the Protoss player here taking the Zelnaga tower up at the top here. And that's about it so far. Supply blocked himself, and the Terran player isn't supply blocked, but he definitely isn't building any tech. Really don't like this play at all. Like, if you're going to go with this type of build, at least get a factory down and build a starport and get some medevacs out or something. Once again, I'm not trying to be mean. Here comes the High Templar. Did he get the upgrade for the Templars? He did not, so they are going to be low on energy off the bat there. And the expansion goes up for the Terran, or for the Protoss player, so he'll be getting this high yield shortly. Very undersaturated here on the gas and the mineral line. How many workers is the count? 50 to 33. Terran player is so far behind. The Protoss player just needs to end this here. And looks like he does have the Amulet coming up here. Another supply block from the Protoss player on accident. The army count is going to be probably way in favor of the Protoss, I'm assuming. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be capped out here before you know it. 110 to 165 is the actual army count right now. Protoss player is going to push out here. Is he going to have Storm? Oh, is he going to get the EMP off? Hopefully he doesn't get the EMP off on these. Oh, he did. I don't think it really matters though. So many Zealots in here. Alright. They're trying to kite him back, but this army's going to be devastated. And there goes all these force fields. Just too many Zealots. And they're upgraded, +1. Here comes the Phoenixes to help out. And that's all she wrote. It's pretty much GG. He did get the Storm off yet, though. Yeah, right. Don't know what that means. I mean, you didn't tech at all, but you need to get some medevacs or something out to support your army. And you gotta get more workers. And there's the GG from PartyBoy, and it looks like Valy is going to go on to the next round. He did win 2-0, and I will be posting some more games. I hope you definitely enjoy my shoutcast. Sorry it wasn't exactly the best play that we've seen so far on my channel, but like I said, it is a tournament that we are hosting with, or that Starcraft Adventures is hosting. I have nothing to do with it. I'm just doing the shoutcast. So, but anyways, so far it's been interesting games, but more to come. I'll stop rambling on, and we'll talk to you guys soon in the next game.